Greetings, crafty friends. Welcome back to another episode of Angela Shows You. So I know it's been a minute since the last time I did a video, and I do apologize for being away for a long time. I always get a lot of positive feedback on my videos, and so I do apologize. I haven't been doing as much with crafts the last couple months, this summer actually. I really haven't done a whole lot. I had originally prepared for a big Canal Days show that was in July, but I didn't do anything different. I made a bunch of aprons and stuff that I already had done tutorials on, so I haven't done anything because I was busy getting ready for that show, and I haven't really done much of anything new. I did order some stuff though, and I've got things in the works, and I do plan on getting some videos done and some new things, hopefully, that will be enjoyed, and some just new ideas and things to make. But what I wanted to do today is, so we all know by now that Joann Fabrics closed a couple months ago, and I know there's been a lot of talk about where am I going to shop, where am I going to get fabric. Michaels, yes, Michaels has some. My Michaels, I have two of them that are fairly near me. Yes, now both of the stores that are near me, before, like, they had a small sewing section before, and they had fat quarters, and I think they had some 10 by 10 packets, because I got one that had some unicorn cuts, the 10 by 10 pieces. So yeah, now they have yardage, and I did go in, and the prices were actually quite good, I thought, of the bolts that I looked at when I was there. Did they have much? No, mine did not. My Michaels had one wall, not not even left and right, one wall, not even a long one. They had one aisle that had bolts of fabric on it. They did have a decent variety, and they actually looked like they even had stuff that I had never seen at Joann's before. They had some really cute Christmas ones. They even had some Grinch ones, and like I said, the prices were good. Um, like less than $8 or $9 a yard, even for the Grinch ones, which surprised me. I think they were $6.99 or $7.99 a yard, and I just thought that's really not too bad, because I had gone into Hobby Lobby, and the Grinch material was more than that. I don't remember offhand, and which is sad because I was just there like 2 weeks ago. But and I don't mind ordering fabric online. And I know I live in the Rochester, New York area, and there are places near near us that have fabric, just like local stores. And I do like to shop and support local. And there's a place, if you live in my area, there is a place called Sew Green Rochester, SEW Green Rochester, and they rely completely on donations. And I know people who shop there, and it's frequently changing. And they've got tons. I follow the business on Facebook, and at one point they had, even for about a week or two, they had posts saying, we're over full, we can't accept any more donations right now, which is a wonderful thing. I've donated there myself. I had some fleece fabric and some apparel fabric that I tried sewing apparel, and I decided it's not for me. I don't have the patience to sew clothes. So I donated the fleece and the apparel fabric that I had purchased at Joann's. So, but anyway, I like to touch the material when I'm looking for it. I like to see, is it scratchy? You know, how soft is it? You know, even like at clothes shopping too, I like to touch the shirt and see, is it see-through? Is it scratchy? Is it soft? Is it, you know, like, is it that gauzy stuff that's gonna just, you know, not be? So I have kind of a hard time bringing myself to order things online because, and I also had a really bad experience ordering fabric online. I don't remember the name of the place that I had this experience from, but I waited months. It did eventually come, but I waited months, no exaggeration. I emailed them and reached out to them at least 4 or 5 times. And the like 2 times I did get a response back, it really was just a canned reply message, which just irritated me even further. And then I think I ordered like a fat quarter set, and it came on one long continuous piece of fabric, and I had to find the end of one design and cut it myself, and then do the same thing for like the 8 fat quarters that were in this set. So that kind of irritated me too, because I was like, okay, so you sent it to me all on one long piece of cotton, and now I have to cut it all out myself. So I was pretty annoyed by that when it came. I wish I could remember the name of the place, but I don't. And I guess it probably doesn't matter. I ordered from them that one time, and probably my own fault. I placed a really big order on that site, not even knowing, like, it was over $200, which I should not have done. Being my first time ordering from this place, I should have kept it small to see how long is it going to take, what's the quality going to be like when I do get it, in the whole nine. And I didn't, but it did eventually come. So that's, that I know that's not only my hesitation with ordering from places online. It's a legit concern for a lot of people. You don't, unless you know. Now, there is a place that I do like to order fabric from online. It's called Shabby Fabrics. They do have a YouTube channel, and they do a lot of fantastic tutorials. That's actually how I had stumbled across them, and I liked the tutorial, and then I checked out the website, and now I've been ordering from them ever since. And it's been 2 or 3 years that I've been ordering from them online. So that is a good, legit place to order fabric online if you're searching for a new place to get fabric from. So keeping in mind the bad first experience I had with the one company, I found another place, came up on my Facebook, and I thought they have some really cute images of prints. I'm going to order a few and see how it goes. I think it was free shipping if it was a $49 or $59 or more order. The stuff came the other day. I took it out of the bag, but then I thought, let me open it, do a video and open it and give like an initial reaction. So that's what we're going to do today. The company that I ordered from is called Sewing Parts Online. Sewing Parts Online. And they have fabric, and they also sell machines and parts. And I noticed so I have a Brother machine, but I did notice that they had Baby Lock and Bernina and a handful of other brands as well. So and they have anything that you could need. Like I saw, they had oil for the machines and just parts, sewing parts online. So that could be an option if you're looking, for things for your machine. I would imagine they have needles and all of that. So I didn't order any parts. I ordered fabric. And I will say the fabric, they have the fabric that you can shop by maker, designer, whatever you want to call it. You can also shop by theme. And they had, like holiday theme, they had pastel theme, food theme, floral theme. So it's broken down by, which is actually kind of nice, because if you say, like, I'm looking for paisleys, boom, right there. Like it's not where, some places when you're shopping online, unless you filter, you might see, paisley design here, and then you scroll a little bit and there's another one down here, and on the next page there's a couple more. So it was nice to be able to just say, I want to shop by this theme. I want Christmas. I want roses or pastels or whatever. So I ordered a few different things, and this is how it came. This is right out of the envelope that it was sent to me in. This is how it came. And I ordered a panel. This is 18 by 18. I was actually kind of thinking about maybe making a pillow out of this. It's iris, and iris is my favorite flower. So I ordered, and they do say on their site that, so they print the fabric as it's ordered. And then, so they print it with the inks, and then they cure it. So it did take, so today is September 11th. I got this, so today's Thursday. Today's Thursday. I think that came on Monday, the 8th. So anyway, it probably took about 3 weeks for my order to come, because I do remember thinking, I feel like I ordered this a long time ago, and it was kind of the beginning, middle of August. So it took about 3 weeks for it to come. But so anyway, they do say on their site that the fabric may feel stiff because they print it on the cotton, and then they cure it, and then they send it to you. But anyway, so this is actually beautiful. The colors are fantastic. And it is, I can tell if I washed this, it probably would be very soft. But it's not too bad. It's not super stiff. But yeah, the colors are, this is beautiful. I'm definitely very happy with this. I do think that this will make a really pretty, I do think I'm going to do a pillow on this, because yeah, it's very pretty. I like this. So that's one. I only ordered the one panel. I will say about this site, I did think that the prices were, they to me, the prices were a little on the high side. But I don't know if they do sales or coupon codes or anything. That is kind of the one nice thing, I guess, about shopping at a retail store, is just so very often you go in and things are on sale, and you're not paying full price. But then again, so panel. Now the rest of them, I just ordered a yard of each. And I think that that's like, I think that's what this is like, because they all say one. So I think it's a yard that I ordered, and it does say 36 by 45. And then it also is nice because it tells you on the sticker what the name of the pattern. So this was Roses and Sunflowers quilting cotton. So this one's definitely stiffer than the panel was. It has that new feeling for sure. So this is, again, the colors are really nice. It's not blurry. That was one thing about the company that I ordered from before. They did say that they printed as the orders came in. 2 of the yards that I ordered, they weren't like, look at how nice the rose, they're crisp. The other fabric that I got, it wasn't bad, but it almost looked like either the material wasn't dry, the ink wasn't dry, and someone moved it, or something, because 2 of the pieces did have a little bit of a blurry, it just looked like, if you take something out of the printer, if you pull it and it's like the printer's still printing, you end up with the letters, you get like that little shadow, the little pull down of the ink. That's almost what that material looked like. It looked like someone moved it. Who knows? Somebody could have bumped the printing table, when it was printing. And they say that with Cricut too. If you're doing sublimation things, you have to be very careful that you don't move at all the item until it's done pressing and it's dry, because you'll get that shadowing going on. So that was kind of what that material looked like. Now this does not. It's saturated nicely, and I think that it has just a very crisp, pretty look. So this is, because this is printed, it is one-sided. I know a lot of my material, you can tell this is the reverse side. It's duller, but like this is definitely, if you were doing something, like, you would definitely want to make sure that you had your front and back facing the right direction as you were sewing, because there's definitely no, it's not really, I guess like a solid or whatever, where it doesn't matter. So this was the other one. This one's a lot softer. The Roses and Sunflowers, this is a lot softer though. Yeah, this is as soft as the panel was. But I thought this was cute too. This is that, those little cows. And this is super cute. The colors are fantastic. It's kind of browns and peaches. Whoops, upside down. But this is cute for sure. I think my sister-in-law likes these cows, and I was kind of thinking about making something for her with this. But this is super cute. All right. These two, okay. These are two floral ones on black. And I think the contrast is fantastic. This one's stiffer. It definitely has a stiff feeling, but I'm sure if it was washed, it would probably be fine. But this is pretty. The pink definitely pops against the black background, and it's got blue and purple butterflies. I think that's a butterfly anyway. It is. You can actually see the little antenna that are on them. So this is very pretty also. Like it is stiff, but it'll soften up. And their website does say, I can't remember if I said that already, but their website does say that it could feel stiff and that it will soften up. Because I bake to sell, I don't like to wash the material when I make things. A couple reasons for that. One is I want my customer to feel like they're getting something brand new. I don't ever want to give the impression to a customer that, I made the tote bag and I used it and I threw it in the washing machine and now I'm selling it. Or the apron or like the whatever, like this tote bag that I made back here. It's actually filled with aprons. One of my friends bought the material and I made her aprons, and out of all the leftover material, I made a tote bag for her. But I don't ever wash my material first. So that part of the reason is because I want the item to have that crisp, brand new feeling. The other reason, which is more important to me, is I don't know what allergies people have. And so I'm not going to wash anything that I'm going to sell, because if they have an allergy to the laundry detergent that I'm using, I don't want that to come back on me. So for me, it's just as easy to just buy the material and iron it, so that there's no creases in it. The most I ever use is water. And that's like for the steam for the iron. That's it. Because I don't know, if people, I tend to use pretty much the same laundry detergent. I was messing around a little bit. I was trying to find one that didn't have, a whole lot of chemicals in it. Just, I was noticing some funky things on my skin a little bit. And, I thought your skin is the biggest organ. Whatever chemicals are in your laundry detergent, they're getting on your skin. Because I always previously had just bought whatever was cheapest. And I just decided I really can't do that anymore. But I don't know. And partially because I always have, up until the last 6 months or so, I've just bought whatever was cheapest, pretty much. And so I don't know. People have skin issues. People are sensitive, or, the detergent, the smells, whatever. So I've never washed the material because I don't know. And I would hate to put myself in a spot where I washed something and somebody wore something, they put the apron on and had some kind of reaction to it, or whatever. So that's the biggest reason why I don't wash the material on things that I'm going to sell. Now, of course, if I'm going to keep it for myself, don't matter. So this is the last piece of fabric. Again, the colors pop. Look at how crisp. This is definitely beautiful. The pinks and the purples and the peach, you know, these definitely nice, crisp, beautiful, saturated colors. And, you know, again, one-sided. But definitely I would, so that was Sewing Parts Online. I would not hesitate to order from this place again. It took a minute to come, but I did kind of expect it to take a little time because I did read that it said that they print the orders on the cotton fabric. So, you know, I knew it's not like a warehouse where they were just going to go grab a bolt of fabric, cut a yard off, and pop it in an envelope and send it to me. And each yard was bagged, which, you know, is nice too. And, you know, then it was sent to me. So like I said, it took about 3 weeks. Not horrible, but if you are going to order from them, I wouldn't order something that you need for a gift next week, you know, because you're probably not going to have it in time. But I hope that this helps you. I hope that this was a good recommendation for a company that, you know, if you're looking for some, you know, a new place or a replacement place to order online. They had a fantastic selection of material on their site. So this video is not sponsored by them. I don't have any relationship with them. This was the first time that I ordered. I don't have any coupon code or anything like that. Just that my initial reaction to these was they are stiff. You can definitely tell, but they're very nice. You know, there's definitely quality. Like I said, it's not shadowy, or it doesn't look like, you know, all the colors are just, all the lines are nice and crisp, and the colors really are beautiful. So I ordered four yards and the panel, and I think I spent 50 something, 54, 56, something like that. Like, that's why I said I do think that they were a little on the pricey side. You know, I think that's kind of expensive for 4 yards and a panel. You know, over $50. That's, you know, $11, $12. Well, I can't really say $11 or $12 a yard because the panel, but still, you know, even if these were $10 a yard, you know, that would make 40, whatever this was, and then tax. So, but it's good quality. So I would order from them again. And if you order from them, I hope that you, you know, come back and leave a comment in the comment section and let me know, let other people know. And if you have other businesses that you order fabric from, or sewing supplies, sewing parts, please leave a comment in the comment section below and let people know who has good quality, who ships quickly, who's legit. You know, leave the name so that other people can support that business as well, especially if it's a, you know, a small, not a big national chain. I think most people like to support small and support local. So thank you for watching, and let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.